you still do Indian affairs kind of stuff, litigation? I remember you had this big case that you did a couple years back that was really interesting.
So I'm actually still gearing up for that case. It's all about INA 289, which is the J Treaty green card, right? It's
Yeah.
Canadians, people born in Canada who are, and this is the key provision, of at least 50% uh, American Indian blood. And I'm wanting to kind of challenge that 50% requirement as discriminatory.
Hmm.
And, I've got a client who's 25%, but
Yeah.
otherwise qualified, and he got denied. And before I bring the suit, I'm trying to make multiple levels of arguments. And I want to bring his mom in as a plaintiff too, because, you know, she was of 50% blood and
Hmm.
she qualifies. In fact, right now she's trying to get her own J Treaty green card. And once she has it, I'll be ready to go. And I want to bring her in as a plaintiff so that I can challenge from the son's perspective because he was discriminated against
Hmm.
for the green card, and from the mother's perspective for basically a violation of the right against miscegenation, anti-miscegenation laws. In other words, had the mom bred with somebody of indigenous blood, she would have been able to confer her right of free passage to her son. But because she bred outside of her race, she wasn't able to
Interesting.
confer that right of free passage.
It's
So,
fascinating.
you only get one bite at the apple. So I want to make sure to bring this in so that I have as many layers of my argument as I can. So I've been ready to go with the son for a year now, but there's been some changes at the border with this indigenous J Treaty green card. They used to issue the green card at the border. You could bring
Yeah.
all of your blood documents and membership documents, and they would mark you down as a green card at the border, and you would go to your destination and get the green card in the mail. But now they make you enter as a visitor, do the info pass appointment, and then
Oh,
submit a
horrible.
claim at the doctor's office. So yeah,
Yeah.
so I was ready to go this month, but I found all that out with these new procedures, and it's going to be about another 6 months. But I'm telling you, it's coming. The storms are coming.
We'll have you on the show because it's so interesting to think about, Indian affairs being immigration, and it's within our immigration field, but it seems like it'd be so foreign, but it's INA kind of stuff. And for those who don't know about the J treaties, to recap it really quick, it's like there's tribes that are at the border. Essentially, that was their land cross border. So the J treaty says that if you're in Canada, you get a green card and come to the United States. And as you said, it was just an easy thing. People had contacted me before. I said, just go to the border and just do it. It's like if you get the paperwork right. But if you have them go to info pass, that's a black hole right there. I can see how much problems that creates.
Well, I
You
don't
know,
think
it's
the government's worried about efficiency at this point.
not at all. There's newer immigration lawyers who don't know. Back in the day, you could go online and just, I mean, I say go online and get info pass point. Even then, they were never available, and you had to go and all day and click on it. But the way they got info passes now, you have to call it in. Is just a nightmare. That system. I'm not it just whatever you could do inefficiently, especially during President Trump's time, they were doing. And I understand people misuse the InfoPass system because I have people who call USCIS for everything, and like you said, like that's why his phone lines are probably clogged up. But what they've done to InfoPass is a disaster. It's just so hard to do and get anything done.